What is up, Quarantine Nation? We're your hosts, Katie and Theo. Let's get right into the food!
Fucking hell. You need to tell them what we're doing.
We're making salmon!
So first we're going to be making the sauce, which, so we're going to start off by crushing a clove. We're going to... So first we're going to be making the sauce, and we need to peel a garlic and take a clove out and crush it. So that's what I'm going to do now. I've never actually done this before, so you just have to bear with me for a minute. How many layers do I peel back?
All of it.
Anyway, so I've done this now, and I'm just going to take out one of the cloves out of this little thing. I actually still have some of that in there. I just need to fetch that out. And we're going to crush this bit of garlic with the knife. So we're just gonna not do what I'm doing and probably find a tutorial online.
What are you doing? You're pulverising the It's done though.
Oh, is that what I had to do?
Yes.
Oh.
As you see, she is a professional at cooking. She fails as a woman.
Do I need to take the skin off?
No, it's fine. The skin's the best part. Just like with people. We're going to do a different episode on how to cook people, by the way.
So after we have done whatever I just did to this bit of garlic,
Add it to the pot.
add it to a pot. We want to get all of that off of the knife. Make sure it's quite small because you don't want like big bits in your sauce.
Yeah, if you don't know what a pot is, have a look at our pot tutorial. This is a pot. There are also other types of pots available. Have a look
Hang on.
at your local Tesco or
So we've just...
crack house.
Shut up. We've added all that, I was going to say onion, but it's not, garlic into that pot.
Okay, now you want to add ginger, but not Katie, because murder is currently illegal. See how long that law lasts for.
Currently.
Yeah, you don't know. Have some like Mad Max apocalypse stuff. Anyway, you want a thumb-sized piece of ginger. So, yay. You do want to grate it, but because I'm at my granddad's house right now, because we're moving, I don't have a grater. So we're just going to chop it up finely and see how fine it is in the mixture.
Want to look at that? After you've chopped up your ginger, I'm still alive by the way, we are going to add it to the pot with the garlic.
Add it to the pot. Hey. Add the rest of the ginger. Hey. It has been added to the pot.
And then Theo will tell you what to do next.
Alright. Right, now you need one lime and juice it. So what you want to do is cut the lime like so. Okay, that is how you cut a lime. Then you get your lime squeezer, you put it in the lime squeezer, and then you go, ah! And then you do it to the other half of the lime. Okay, now you want a red pepper, not a green pepper, or an orange pepper, or a yellow pepper, or whatever colour a pepper is. If you're colourblind, that isn't a red pepper. So you want to cut up the pepper, like so. Look, you could have died there, Katie. I nearly chopped you in half. Yeah, and if your assistant tries to kill themselves, you're not liable, unless you are. I don't know the laws. Okay, so you want to cut it up somewhat finely. But as it is going into the sauce, you want to sort of cut these bits up as well. Because otherwise it's going to be weird, having big ass bits of pepper. So then you want to dice it. Nicey ricey. Okay, so now you've diced them, the peppers. You want to add them to the pot. Like so. These are sweet peppers, you can use some like spicy ones.
So now we're going to add 2 more ingredients to the pot. We are adding 1 tablespoon of seafood sauce and 1 teaspoon of some sugar. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of this. Into the pot. And then 1 teaspoon of cane sugar.
It's Damascus sugar.
Oh, it says cane Damascus sugar, sorry. 1 teaspoon of this. Oh, I've just spilled that everywhere, but never mind. And I'm going to give that a little mix. Make sure everything is incorporated. Actually smells quite nice, all them flavours. Don't splatter on yourself.
Disgusting.
There we go.
Okay, so once you've got all the ingredients in the pot, you want to put it on the stove on sort of low. And this is a gas oven, which I hate. So if it explodes, Katie's fault. No, you do that. Oh,
Bloody hell. Probably a
Yes.
bit lower than that if you want it medium low.
yeah. Okay, so then you just sort of stir it until all of the sugar's dissolved. You don't want it to boil as well, because then it's just going to go weird. Alright? Cool. Okay, so we got a fat ass bit of salmon. That's the correct name of it, fat ass piece of salmon. So we're serving this to 3 people, Ginger, Grandad and the other black one. So I'm going to cut this into 3 different sections. So I've already like scored it, I don't know if you can see that too well on the camera. But you just want to just cut it. You preferably want to use a very sharp knife. This one is kind of blunt because we've had this for ages. You just got to make sure it's gone through the scales as well at the bottom, which is kind of difficult to do.
Now the salmon is completely cut.
Okay, so you want to get the salmon ready to go in the oven. So you've got a bacon tray here, we put foil in it. So you just want to lightly put some sesame oil at the bottom, you don't want too much, just so it doesn't stick. That's like quite a lot, but I don't know, that's fine.
Or olive oil.
Or olive oil, any oil. Well, not any oil. Don't want it to be like low quality oil because it tastes weird. Just want decent oil really. So you just put your salmon strips in the thing. And then you just want to cover with salt, like season it with salt and pepper. And then you just put it in the oven. So we'll see there. Yeah, so as you see, I've seasoned it with salt and pepper. So you just want to cover the whole thing. You didn't put the stopper on the thing.
What?
On the foil. So you just want to measure how long it's going to be. And you just want to cut it on the...
Where did you put it?
So you want to put it in like 180-degree oven or gas mark like 7 to 8. I hate gas ovens. So yeah, ours has been preheating for the last like 10 minutes. So you just want to put it in there for about 10 minutes. Salmon is funny, haha. Okay, so now once out of the oven, you want to put it in the grill for another like 10-15 minutes. Now to not gas the house again. Again, you want it on like medium to high. I hate that. Gas ovens just make no sense. There we go.
You sure?
Okay, yeah, it's done. Okay, well, we'll see you when it's out of the grill.
The last thing we need to do before we get the salmon out is cook some rice. We're just using the perfect in 2-minute rice from Ben & Jerry's. We're having, oh my god, Uncle Ben's spicy Mexican. So we're just going to crush this all up and put it in the microwave as the instructions say on the back.
You cut it up.
And dice it, am I
Or
dicing it?
you peel it,
Yeah.
and then you use that to crush it down like that.
Okay.
Just don't chop your fingers off, it's really blunt, so see.